it was button heads with that too. Like, even though I got money, I'm 23 with an M. So family trying to tell me what to do with my money when I'm the one who made this, and y'all never made an M. You get what I'm saying? But they like, man, we 30, 40, you gonna lose it all. Put it over here. Give it to me. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
Whose voice is that? Whose voice is that?
Oh, man. You know it's some old ass man hating, goddamn. One of them type niggas, you feel me?
Oh,
Put it over here. Give it to me. Do this, do that. You feel me? So that was the most challenging part.
Yeah.
It's just like, all of a sudden, the person who made the money is a stupid person. Everybody trying to make me feel stupid.
Right.
When I got $1 million cash.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's huge.
So like, it literally took about to now, in the last 2 years, for people to respect me as
Well, give me some examples of the way that you tell people, maybe in your family or other people, no, when it comes to them asking for money.
I don't respond.
Oh, it's just nothing. It's just silent.
I don't respond, because if you say something, then it's like, shit, I ain't read it. You know how you can do the little unread shit? Goddamn motherfucker, look, if you acknowledge it, they gonna call you a fuck nigga.
Yeah.
They told me no. But if you be like, bro, I ain't even never saw that, and then 5 months go by, motherfucker be like, bro, I know you be busy, bro, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like that what I'm on.
Okay.
Cause
I'm taking notes.
what I learned this from moving around with other dudes who popular and shit. They have a dude to tell other niggas no.
We are back for another amazing episode of Finding Your Niche with Neish. And today, y'all, if getting money was a person, I think his name would be Aristotle. Joining me today on the show is the one and only guy who's really making waves in the trading industry and so much more, entrepreneurship, marketing, the whole thing. So I'm so excited to talk to you today. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
So I've been really impressed with what you've been able to do at such a young age in such a short amount of time. For people who don't know you or maybe new to like learning about what it is that you do, tell the people a little bit about who you are.
Aristotle Investments. I started off as just a popular hustler from, I was in Savannah, Fort Stewart. I was stationed in the Army, and I was a barber. I was writing books, teaching people how I invest my money, and I was investing my barber money. So to make a long story short, I was living off my Army money, and I was investing my barber money. But I was like buying stocks and making a lot of money, and people just really wanted to learn from me.
Yeah.
But it was like, it started off as just a passion of me just sharing how I hustle. Because I just wanted to be popular for hustling. That's really what my niche was at first, was just hustling.
Yeah. When you were cutting hair, like, is that something that you still like are interested in doing? Because you was making money doing that, so.
I cut my hair.
You cut your hair still?
Yeah. Like, so I can always keep it. You know how they say, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. So I'll cut my hair from time to time.
Okay, that's dope. Yeah, your story is really fascinating because, a lot of people get into the military for different reasons, but I'm curious to know what was kind of the initial reason that you decided to join.
Nah, I rock with it. You ask good questions. So, the reason I decided to join the military was because, just being completely honest and transparent, my stepfather joined the military when I was in the 11th grade. I was going to Creekside High School in Atlanta, South Atlanta, South Fulton. He joined the military. He's working at AT&T downtown Atlanta. My mom was working at AT&T as well. My mom quit her job and all of that, so my mom didn't work. She wanted to kind of support the house, do the housewife thing with my stepfather while he was in the military. And my dad got 7 kids, so it was like, I didn't have no financial support.
Okay.
And I couldn't really. And did you grow up in Atlanta?
No, I'm from Cali.
Okay, cool. So in Atlanta, they got the Hope Scholarship. If you get like a 3.0 or better, they'll pay 80% of your tuition in the in-state school. So because I couldn't finish my senior year in Georgia, I couldn't qualify for that scholarship, even though I had a good grade point average. So if we would have lived in Georgia, I would have went to college. But because we got stationed in Kansas, so I was already on the military base. So I'm playing basketball with soldiers, asking them questions about the military. And then my mom pretty much said I had to get out of the house at 18. So she said military or college. But I was on some stuff like I don't want to go into debt. Because the whole goal was to be an entrepreneur.
Okay, I got you. My husband's Air Force, and he was active duty for 10 years. So we were stationed in Kansas too, and I did not. That wasn't it.
I was in Fort Riley. Where were you?
We was in Wichita.
Okay, I've been there before.
Yeah, it was okay. But with that being said, I think your upbringing too is interesting because you have like this. I can resonate with what you've gone through because you've had this like two different dynamics or dichotomies, so to speak, with like your upbringing. You've had this life where you've like had to live in the hood, and then you've had this life where you've experienced the suburbs. Right. Can you talk to me a little bit about what each of those things have offered you when it comes to like how you live today?
When I was living in the hood, we were living off Cleveland Ave. That's where my family still live. My mom, from second to up to about sixth grade, I lived in the hood. I had a real Boys in the Hood story. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
So you remember like he was getting in trouble at school and his mom said, I'm gonna make you go stay with your dad.
Yep.
That's what happened. So I'm always going to see my dad in the hood, but I never lived in it until I got into the second grade.
Okay.
But I was always living with my mom. You get what I'm saying? So my parents split when he was months old. So to make a long story short, living in the hood, finally getting to live with my dad, taught me a lot. That it's just real life out here. I guess I can say that part. When you live in the suburbs, you're shielded.
Yep, you're sheltered for sure.
You don't know that there's kids out here who actually want to be gangster, who actually joining gangs at an early age, who, you know, I seen kids overdose since, and this is back in 04, 05. Like kids was taking pills since
back then.
Back in that day.
Dang.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really a lot you see. But it just taught me like what not to do more so than it had an opposite effect, believe it or not.
It turned you off. You was like, okay, yeah, I definitely don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I'm not trying
like,
to be that.
Nah. Because I remember the suburbs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I seen it's weird because I started off suburban, then went to the hood because my mom wanted me to go live with my dad because I got expelled from elementary school. I was being bad under her care.
Yeah. And I think that's the part with your particular story, you know, has a benefit because a lot of these people don't know no other way.
Right.
But you knew like, oh, there's something out there different than what this is right here. So I'm going to tap into that. And speaking of that, you've been able to tap into that, obviously, what you were talking about in the beginning, your military career, figuring out how to make money and hustle through being a barber. And then once you started making money through trading. Talk to me about the very first day that you actually seen profits where you were like, okay, this is something I want to do long term.
I just posted it today. This was back in 2018, July of 2018.
Wow.
Is when I first saw profits from like just, I was averaging $100 a day while I was in the Army. And then out of nowhere, it turned up. I started averaging like 5K, 4K a month. Like towards, it went from like $100 a day. I was instantly profitable, but I had already started investing, but it was on like an auto investor, this app called Acorns. And it was this app called Stash. So I was making money from that. That's really when I first started making money in 2017, but it was on an auto investor app.
Now you
but by myself,
hands-on
2018. You know what I'm saying?
What was that feeling like? Because I feel like that's, it's tricky because at that point, could you consider yourself a real trader when you're hands-on, or are you still a trader when you're not?
You're a trader when you're hands-on. When you're not hands-on, you just put in your money, but you can still make money though. Yeah. It's about your timing. So it's like, if I would have left all that money in acorns right now, that money that I put in could have been like maybe 20 racks. And it was 4,000 I put in 5 years ago.
Yeah. Wow.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I took it out and put it in Robinhood and turned it into 14,000. So I turned it away more, but I'm saying if I would have left it.
Yeah. I'm interested because there's a lot of people that get into the industry and a lot of people who know about some of the stuff you're talking about, Robinhood, Acorn. What was the difference between, what would you say is the difference between you and somebody who really decided to, I guess, no pun intended, but take the bull by the horns when it comes to like trading in the market?
Information. Like, I'm playing the same game the wealthy are playing. I'm already up 600,000 this year. So I'm playing a different game than an uninformed investor. Like, I don't pay attention to the news. I do pay attention to the news, but I'm not vividly just watching the news. I study companies in their news.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
But to be honest, investing is for everybody. Investing is not necessarily something owned by me. It's been people investing before me. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I've been investing for a long time, going on 6 years now.
Yeah.
So, you know, that could be a difference too, just experience. But to be honest, I think everybody should invest.
Okay. So with that being said, I think that's interesting what you're saying, that everybody should be an investor. And everybody should be investing. But nonetheless, investing is intimidating for a lot of people. I'm curious to know, what would you say is the specific trait that people should have if they're going to be an investor, and even a good investor at that?
I would say first and foremost, they have to learn market structure. So they got to learn the basics first. And what are the basics? And we're going to explain the basics right now. You got to know the difference between bull and bear market, right? So bulls strike up, bears strike down. So the market says that based on the fighting attack style of these animals. So the bull market means prices are going up. Bear market means prices are in a prolonged period of decreased prices, going down. So remember, bulls strike up, bears strike down, right?
Okay.
So that's some of the basic info you need to know. You also need to know what is a stock.
Yeah.
Right? So a stock is pretty much, I guess you could say, a vehicle or an asset you can buy. So assets are something you can when you can purchase something and it can return you an investment. It's an asset. Real estate is an asset. You know what I'm saying? This room is an asset. Right? So a stock is just an asset class you can invest in. So when people realize that first, it's not the lottery. It's an asset. And the whole game is to buy this asset at a cheap price. You get what I'm saying? That's the whole game.
Okay.
The whole game is to buy low. So people need to understand the game first, the basic game. What is the game? The game is to buy low. So a lot of people, first and foremost, don't know where they're buying.
Yeah.
So they already lost.
Yeah.
Coming in the game, you just, all right, I'm going to buy Snapchat. Okay, cool. I'm not even going to use Snapchat. Let's use something like Apple. Okay, you want to buy Apple. If you try to go buy Apple right now, what is today?
What's today? August 3rd? August 5th? 6th?
It's August 6th. August 6th, Apple is up here. All right, in the stock market.
Okay.
If you're an uninformed investor, you're going to buy up here, right? After all of us bought down here.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the rich people, all the people who know what they're doing, bought down here. The people who don't know what they're doing are going to buy up here, right? And why? Because they have something called FOMO, fear of missing out, right? So the game is, you're supposed to either before you buy up here, always buy the dip. Even if you miss this, at least don't buy here. Buy when it drops again from there, the top. Never buy the top. That's first and foremost. That's what I'm saying. It's certain just basic rules. So investing isn't intimidating. It's about learning the basics first. People got to start there.
Yeah.
Instead of just, I'm just going to invest. I don't even want to learn. I don't want to do nothing. Everybody's strategy is hope instead of have an actual strategy. Buy the dip. Okay. This could be for anything. When do you want to buy a house? When the market crashes or when it's like in 2020? Would you rather buy in 2020 or in 2018? Which one? When would you rather buy a house?
In 2020.
No, in 2018.
In 2018?
Because
before the crash.
Yeah, because you remember inflation and everything after the pandemic made all the prices go up.
Oh, yeah. We ended up doing that. Yeah, in 2018.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Beforehand.
So you would rather buy cheap. Basics. You feel me?
Yeah. With that being said, though, because it sounds like you're very informed, obviously. You're a very informed trader. Where did you kind of like learn all that you know today? Are you self-taught, or was there somebody that you would attribute a lot of the knowledge that you have today?
I'm self-taught. So I read books. The people who I can give credit to for my knowledge are the authors of certain books. So what I learned is no one is technically self-taught. I was taught by books.
Okay.
And then I was taught by community. So I'll explain. The books I read were the Investing for Dummies series. I read Day Trading for Dummies. So whoever that author is, that's the man I give credit to for my knowledge. Day Trading for Dummies, Scalping for Dummies, Fundamental Analysis for Dummies, Technical Analysis for Dummies, Candlestick Bible. Read that book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This was back in 2017.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? So I credit those authors.
Okay. And the community.
And then community. So first you got to start with the basics. I go and get the foundation first. Then you go tap in. So if you want to learn anything, it's certain basic steps. If I want to become a real estate investor, first thing I'm going to do is put in the work myself. Go as far as I can myself. Free. It's on YouTube, it's on books, it's on Google. Get as far as you can by yourself. Then you go to community. And you can do both at the same time. Now, how do you find community? People's YouTube pages.
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook. Go figure out where people are talking about investing so you can go see different opinions.
Yeah.
And then you stay in these communities for a while. Right? So first communities I started tapping into were like Yahoo Finance. I would go read the comments there. Then I started going on Instagram. So this is back in 2017. At that time, I realized, wow, it's a wide open lane. There's no such thing as a young black man investing on the internet right now.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm going to become that. I got a monopoly. I'm the only one.
Yeah.
Just being the first, I know I was the first at that time. Just being the first right there, a billionaire said it. Sometimes you don't have to be the best, you have to be the first. And then sometimes being the best or sometimes letting somebody go first is the best option.
That's good.
So it's like, it's kind of a combination of both.
Yeah.
It was a lot of young white guys and Indian guys doing that at that time.
Yeah.
So I wasn't the first. I was the first black young man doing it at that time. You get what I'm saying?
I do. So since like you said, you're up 600,000 this year. Obviously, you're a multimillionaire. Before 30, you're not 30, right? Have you turned 30 yet? Yeah. So under 30, multimillionaire, made lots of money.
27.
27. Wow. Okay. Dope. With what you've been able to do, being the first black trader at performing at the level that you've been able to perform, obviously it takes a certain level of
I wasn't the
discipline.
first black. I probably, because it probably was a black guy doing it in the 90s. But on the Instagram
social
entrepreneur thing, I was doing it since 2017, 2018, you know what I'm saying? Before the pandemic.
Got you. Okay, so then with that being said, though, you've gotten to where you are from a level of discipline. I know discipline's a key trait characteristic that you need to have to be a trader. Now that you've been making money, is some of this stuff kind of like autopilot for you, or do you still maintain the same level of discipline that it took you to get to where you are today?
Nah, you work to get it on autopilot for sure.
Okay.
Because it'll get to a point where you can't spend time with your family. You can't live a regular life, and that's what's going to destroy you. And then, so any entrepreneur who's been successful went through this point where, yeah, you making money, yeah, you this and that, but you can't really enjoy yourself, or you probably don't get to enjoy what you do because you do it too much. So what I learned is breaks make it to where you're grateful for the fruits of your labor. So when I first started getting money, I was hustling so hard, but I was only kind of enjoying myself locally, eating good food, you know, stuff like that. But I really still couldn't feel why getting all this money was
so strenuous.
Yeah. Like what's the point? When I made my first million, it didn't feel like woo. It felt like, okay. You get what I'm saying?
Really? Because everybody waits and anticipates that moment.
Yeah, but like, see, a lot of people I'm kind of honest and transparent about mine. You get what I'm saying? Meaning, like, I was actually a millionaire before I was okay, you know how people be like, net worth? My net worth was a millionaire back in, probably 2018.
Wow.
But $1 million cash?
Yeah.
I'm talking about, like, I can withdraw.
Yeah.
And use to my name, no, none of that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
Right? Because it's a difference when people talk about when they first was a million. I'm talking about $1 million cash.
Yeah. And that moment for you wasn't woohoo.
Because
explain that.
I'm gonna explain why. Because it took 3 years to get there.
But it takes people a lifetime to get there.
When it takes, see, when something happens instantaneously, you feel the joy.
Okay.
When you grind for something, it's a humbleness that comes to it. It took 3 years, from 2018 to 2020, 3 years of saving. Right? So the year of 2018, I made about 100K. The year of 2019, I made about 500 racks, a little over that.
Okay.
In the year of 2020, probably like 3 million.
Wow.
So I literally kept tripling, doubling my money each year. And I finally got to a point where I make nearly the same money every year.
Wow.
I probably make $1 million more every year than I made the previous year, but that's still good.
Wow. That's fascinating. With what you just said, I'm also like curious to know, with obviously you having like money in real life.
Yeah.
What is it like being around people who pretend to have money? What is that like for you?
It is, you know what?
And can you tell?
I can tell, yeah.
How?
So I know when I bought my Ferrari, when I bought this house, when I bought everything, I could afford it 10 times. So when I bought my house for $600,000, I could have literally bought that cash and still had more money left.
Yeah.
There's nothing I have. I don't let my liabilities outweigh how much money, cash I have. A lot of people have more in cars, in a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, if it's real estate, that's different.
Yeah.
You can have a bunch of that. But some people have a lot of clothes,
stuff,
cars, jewelry,
yeah,
more than they have money. You have more stuff than you have money. That part I don't understand, because it took, and you can ask my boy back there, I didn't know what Dior was till I made $3 million. But you gotta think, I was stationed in Savannah, Georgia. So I joined the military in 2014 and been in Savannah the whole time. So there was no designer store. There was no, we heard of Louis Vuitton, but on rap music. We heard of Gucci from Gucci Bandana when Soulja Boy said it. You feel me? Gucci Bandana, that's the first time I heard Gucci.
Shout out to Soulja Boy.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but I still didn't know what Gucci was. It's the materialistic part that makes me be like, dang, like you don't even understand, because what you're doing is you're competing with people who got the money to do that.
Yeah.
Like somebody would get $1 million and try to literally go tit for tat with somebody who got 10. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I seen that. And then they end up broke when the fad and the grift runs out.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm gonna be honest with you, what I had to learn was like, I can't let people use me when my brand is established. I kind of do my own thing.
Yeah.
Because, and I still network, but I network with the right people. You can't be too open because everybody is kind of like money hungry, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Like literally trying to hit a lick after lick after lick. And a lot of them don't realize the patience. When you more patient and you let the deals fall through organically, they'll happen more. You know what I'm saying? But like when you kind of chasing after people.
Yeah.
And you got to also do this. You can't really like be wanting the recognition. A lot of them want recognition from the people in their industry. So you might care more about podcast people. I might care more about investing, what the big investors in my community feel about me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And what I had to learn is you got to like care about your journey, and that's it. Because everybody got that shit they could be.
Yep, they got their own thing. I mean, but it's tempting though when you go from not getting money to all of a sudden getting money. Can you see how it's tempting and how people can like all of a sudden want to change the way they live and their lifestyle?
I also learned to mind my business. So it's like even if somebody is doing that, a lot of times you gotta let them, and you gotta let people karma tear them down instead of you being a reason or try to butt into their situation. So it's like I see cap all the time on the internet.
Yeah.
Every day. Because I actually got money, so I know.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, I wanted to ask you that.
Cool. This chain right here costs $40K, right?
Okay.
This watch right here costs, a 50 or a 60, right? It probably costs a 60 now, but it cost 50 when I bought it.
Okay.
Right? This costs 25. So I can go look at a man and be like, so you telling me you got 5 of these and I got more money than you and I got a Rari outside.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Perspective.
So that's cap.
Yeah.
So you telling me these dudes spending, I just told you how much this costs.
Yeah.
This Cuban link in itself costs a 40.
So you know.
So you telling me a dude who don't got lambs, nothing, he got 10 of these on. That's 400 racks. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, then that should let you know right now what's cap or what's not.
I like this kind of math.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
If a motherfucker got on 5 chains, it's cap.
Why? How can they have on 5 chains and not have a house?
If they do, they stupid. and it's probably something like that. If they do, they stupid. But I'm telling you how much this stuff costs.
Yeah.
All right. And then it's nothing for you to go rent a car and be like, stand in front of it. I see a lot of cap, but it's not my place to say nothing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I see a lot of bullshit jewelry on
I know. That's
all
why
the
I'm
time.
like, everybody keeps doing the same thing, keep being in front of the same houses, same cars, same
and
thing.
posting the same.
Yes, exactly.
Same post.
Are you going to be that guy ever?
No. And that's the crazy thing.
Hey, listen, guys. The ad guys.
But see, that's the part that I feel like I get a lot of dislike in the community for is I won't participate in that. Like I just do my own thing.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, all right, a billionaire said this. He said, focus on your customers, not your competitors. So a lot of people focus on their competitors. They'll literally post a screenshot of their Stripe account that they made from their customers.
Yeah.
Just to show off to their competitors.
Yeah.
When you're really supposed to be posting for your community. Are you trying to impress 5 people or your 10,000 followers or your 100K followers? So I focus on impressing my followers.
Yeah.
Not the 5 people who mad because I'm here.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? A lot of people do that. They focus way too much on their competitors and then end up looking like a clown in front of their followers. Trying to, all right, he bought a Lambo, so I got to go buy this, even though I can't afford it. Oh, he did that? I got to go do this. Oh, he doing that post? It went viral? I got to try that.
Yep.
Like, and then what they don't realize is if you always got to wait on another man to make a move, then you always going to be behind.
Right.
So that's why I don't really watch other people's content, things like that, because it's not to try to not like your posts and nothing like that. It's just, I got to keep grounding on how I do things. I got to speak in my own language, you know?
And speaking of your own language too, I think what you're talking about kind of been the key factor to how you've been able to kind of leverage and scale in your own businesses, being in your own lane, essentially. What kind of thoughts have you subscribed to that you think have made a difference in who you are as a
Like
trader?
people?
No, like who you are. Like, what kind of thoughts have you subscribed to that have made you like the person you are and be able to have the mindset that you've had?
The first thought was karma. One of the first things I worked on before I ever started investing was a connection, not necessarily like getting close to God through religion, but getting close to God through actions. You get what I'm saying? And what do I mean by that? Emptying my wallet when I walk out. Like when I would take her on dates, whatever money I had in my wallet, I pass it out to the homeless, pass it out, tip people. I'm always emptying my pockets to other. If I have cash, it's always to give to people. That's how much I don't even believe in cash. I only use cash to tip.
Yeah.
So if I ever have 10,000, that's either for my family or to give out to the community.
It's going somewhere.
I'm about to do that real soon, as a matter of fact.
Like right now on this podcast?
Well, about to go give away 10,000 cash to look at you. I'm about to go give away 10,000 cash to the community. But it was karma first. Like, stand on your word, do unto others you want done to you. I vow not to steal from a man, not to snake a man, just not to do anything to anybody.
Yeah.
I also won't freestyle on people. Like, you know how somebody might point somebody that they ugly or something, like that person.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like,
good energy.
yeah, like it ain't even about good energy. It's just I'm not gonna do something to you I wouldn't want done to me back. Simple as that.
So karma's been a driving force.
Biggest driving force.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide if I believe in karma still. I don't know. Like,
Oh, I believe in it.
you believe in it wholeheartedly?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I was that guy who, like, people doubted a lot. I've seen my success bring karma.
Okay.
I've seen what came around. Like, for instance, when I got married, right? Me and my wife couldn't afford nothing. Our wedding costs probably like no more than $2,000.
Oh, okay.
Right? We got married. We were so in love, we didn't care how bad it looked. It didn't look bad, don't get me wrong, but it was like just cheap.
Yeah.
You know, let's just say the same people who was like, ha, that's cheap. Y'all look like y'all going to prom. How about we get rich a year and a half later? And those same people asking me for $7,000.
Wow.
Shitted on my wedding, shitted on my life, said I was broke, all that. You get what I'm saying? So I know karma, trust me.
Full circle.
I've seen things to where guys would be like, you need to get your money up. I'm getting more money than the guys who told me to get my money up.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I done seen karma. I done seen karma like real bad. Like, come. I believe in karma. I get what you saying. It's gonna happen to the just and unjust.
Yeah.
That's why I only pray for safety and health, because those are the only two things we can't control. All this other shit, you could control how much money you got. You could control everything else, but you can't control tragedy, a tornado, all this shit coming, a tree fall down. You don't know.
Yep.
Somebody come and shoot this motherfucker. You don't know. You can't control that. So I just pray for that. And the amount of money I make, that's up to me.
Yeah.
But I feel like in order for me to get mercy from the Most High, I gotta give back. Have good karma, not snake people, not make people feel bad. You get what I'm saying? I have to do right in order for those things not to happen to me. That's why I use karma, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that does make sense. What would you say have been some of the downfalls to getting money?
Dang. I would say this is everybody's downfall. I would say the reaction from family always gonna surprise people when they get money. You gonna think like, put it like this, it's only support as far as you're consistently helping. You get what I'm saying? It's only love if they know you as far as you're consistently helping. If they're immature, now you're gonna have a few people who can maturely, like, I would be that mature person, like, that ain't my money. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I would rather you put me in a room than hand me money.
Yeah.
I'm that type of guy. Just put me in a room and I do the rest. So it's like, but I had to understand that part, that everybody not going, you know, everybody not mature enough. Just cause you're mature don't mean everybody else is.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And even if, like, when I first started getting money, I got money at 23. So you gotta think, all the adults in my family, when I first made my meal, they still didn't care. They like, shit, you still a child. Like, you gotta listen to us. And I'm like,
respect.
So it was butting heads with that too. Like, even though I got money, I'm 23 with an M. So family trying to tell me what to do with my money when I'm the one who made this, and y'all never made an M. You get what I'm saying? But they like, man, we 30, 40, you gonna lose it all. Put it over here. Give it to me. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
Whose voice is that? Whose voice is that?
Oh, man. You know it's some old ass man hating, goddamn. One of them type niggas, you feel me?
Oh,
Put it over here. Give it to me. Do this, do that. You feel me? So that was the most challenging part.
Yeah.
It's just like, all of a sudden, the person who made the money is a stupid person. Everybody trying to make me feel stupid.
Right.
When I got $1 million cash.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's huge.
So, like, it literally took about to now, in the last 2 years, for people to respect me, like, as like.
Well, give me some examples of the way that you tell people, maybe in your family or other people, no, when it comes to them asking for money.
I don't respond.
Oh, it's just nothing. It's just silent.
I don't respond, because if you say something, then it's like, shit, I ain't read it. You know how you can do the little unread shit? Goddamn motherfucker, cause look, if you acknowledge it, they gonna call you a fuck nigga.
Yeah.
They told me no. But if you be like, bro, I ain't even never saw that, and then 5 months go by, motherfucker be like, bro, I know you be busy, bro, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like that what I'm on.
Okay.
Cause
I'm taking notes.
what I learned this from moving around with other dudes who popular and shit. They have a dude to tell other niggas no.
Okay.
I have him tell them no. If it has to be a no situation, either my wife gotta tell them no, somebody else gotta tell them no, cause I don't know how far. Let's just say I become Tyler Perry. I don't know how. I ain't gonna ever put on a. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not Tyler Perry. I'd be goddamn. Shit. It's this dude named Freedom. You gotta look him up in Africa.
Okay.
About the only man I'd be right now.
Okay.
You feel me?
That's
But
funny.
you feel a billionaire from Africa.
But anyways, however, you extend yourself a lot when it comes to at least
my family. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I take care of my family, meaning
the immediates.
My mom, my brothers, my sisters, my wife, my kids, my grandparents.
Yeah.
All of them, you know what I'm saying? No, I spent over an M on my family for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's facts.
Yeah.
What I do like though, what you're doing with, the Honey Drip Network is essentially your extended family. It's a community that you've been able to kind of curate and teach them how to get their own money. Talk to me a little bit about the inception of that and what that's meant for you so far.
That's probably the best thing I ever created. Honey Drip Network. The best thing I could say is building a community, and we live trade every day.
Yeah.
They've been there for me, and I go to a city, I know somebody who in the community gonna be there. I tell them pull up. You know what I'm saying? Organically touching the people was probably the best thing I ever did. It's very heartwarming. Everywhere I go, somebody like, man, you changed my life.
Yeah.
Man, you made me so much money. Man, you changed my perspective. Man, you helped me with my relationship with my woman. Like, I'm not just helping people make money.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's the part that I be wanting to talk about, believe it or not, that people really don't ask. I'm not just benefiting people in one arena. I'm helping people with marriages.
Yeah.
I'm helping people with their relationships. I'm helping men become leaders of their household. telling them, hey, no, it's your responsibility
Yeah.
to make sure the family's straight, to make sure the family is protected. That's our role as men. I'm getting back to those real principles. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing them family. You know what I'm saying? Black love, black wealth. I got young black wealth with black children, stuff like that. And then showing them Pan-Africanism.
Yeah.
But
I saw you just went to the motherland.
Yeah, so I'm tapping in with other black men. And I work with everybody, whites, Indians. I also do that. I'm showing them, look, you can get money with everybody,
right?
But make sure you always give it to your people too, the most, because that's what any culture gonna do. See, the Chinese man will put his restaurant in our hoods, but that money get returned back to his community. So what I'm telling people with black people, we can go, when it comes to this money, there's no say-so on how we go get it. But when it comes to us building, we got to build something together with that money we go get. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everybody understands that. My white friends, my Indian friends, whoever, they know that Aristotle rock with everybody. But they know, because just like he got to go get his money to his people. And that's understood. I'm not a black man telling an Indian man, bro, don't give that money to your people. Give it to my people.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? How that gonna sound? That's close to his heart. So black people got to understand, like, they not gonna feel some type of way. Everybody speak green. You get what I'm saying? So get your money.
Facts. Okay, so speaking of speaking green, I want to know, like, if people are, you know, whether or not they're novice or like new to the trading market, or, you know, they've had some significant strides within the trading, you know, realm. What is it that you would say maybe are the 3 or 5 things that you would pinpoint as what you need to do to be a successful trader?
To be successful, day trader, long-term trader.
Let's do day trading.
Day trading. 4. Risk management, high probability setups. Well, let's just say A+ setups. So 4 steps to become a profitable day trader. If you follow these 4 steps, you'll be good at it. Risk management, A+ setups, discipline, patience. I'll explain all 4.
Okay.
Risk management is number 1. Because if you don't know how to manage your money, you will lose. So it's not the strategy that comes first. It's the how you're going to put the strategy in which you invest your money. Dividing your money up and putting it into vehicles is actually the number 1 thing you need to learn first. Is risk management. So with day trading, if I got $2,500, right? Every finger equals $500, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to use risk management. I'm only going to use 20% of my account. So just in case I blow that first 500, I still got 2,000 left, right? So that's risk management. See, risk management is, if I got 2,500, every finger equals $500, is I'm going to invest 2,000. And now I got $500 left. So if I lose that whole 2,000, I probably lost a significant amount of my account, and now I'm distraught. I lost 80% of my account. So a lot of people risk 80% of their account when you're only supposed to risk 20%. So if you got 2,500, only invest $500 maximum on day trades, and always leave 80% left. So what people don't realize is I can have $300,000 in a day trading account, but I will only use like 30,000 of that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
At a time.
Yeah, that's smart.
You get what I'm saying? Because all I want to do is keep making $5,000, $4K a day. So you got to have that small limit, because a lot of people try to go for the kill. But the real strategy is consistently hitting that 3, 1,500, 400. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It's a strategy to it. See, if you go in all like, I'm going to hit the lottery every day I'm going to try to break a record.
Yeah.
Then you're going to miss out.
Setting yourself up for failure.
So you can't be that person who wants to be greedy. So that's also something too, emotions. But we already went over risk management. Let's go over A+ setups.
Okay.
So these are going to be the setups that you use with the risk management. So what are you going to risk that $500 on?
Okay.
So now you got to learn what is called high probability setups, meaning, or A+ setups. So what these are strategies that you get by looking at the chart. And what it does is it gives you an 80% chance to win. So all you got to do is know about, I got about 12 of them, but I would say everybody need at least 5.
Okay.
5 strategies to risk your money on. So all you got to do is literally sit back, have the discipline, which is the third one, to only risk your money on the A+ setups.
Okay.
So what people will do is, because they can't patiently wait 8 hours for one of them setups to happen. Because if you literally just sit back and just wait on these setups that I know to happen, you'll make money. But a lot of people don't have that patience, because the market will make you
all the noise.
So much noise.
So much noise.
Apple just went up. Oh shit, I gotta get in that. Microsoft, nobody wants to miss the move.
Yeah.
So they end up losing money chasing every move instead of having the discipline and the patience to wait on the A+ setups with that risk management. So those 4 steps: risk management, A+ setup, discipline, patience. That's how you become profitable.
Wow.
See, but it's a discipline factor.
Yeah.
And it's a strategy factor. The strategy is number 2, which are the A+ setups. But I'm gonna tell you the hardest part. You wanna know the hardest part?
What?
The risk management isn't hard. The A+ setups isn't hard. The discipline is the hardest part of trading. So even when you learn all of everything, somebody can actually know how to trade, but will never be profitable because they lack discipline and risk management. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I could teach you everything, but if you cannot control yourself and your gambler's instincts, you're going to lose in trading.
Yeah.
So what I learned was 90% of people are emotional.
Wow.
And have a gambler's mindset. Everybody wants to flip their money instead of leveraging their money, pimping their money.
Yeah.
Sending a little bit out. And then, so the whole goal to staying alive in trading is to have about 90 to 80% of your capital on hand and only using 10 to 20% to day trade. So let's just say I lose that 10%, I still got 90% left.
Right.
And I possibly can recoup that 10. And that's what ended up happening. You'll win, lose if you're profitable.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just winning a lot, lose a little, win a lot, lose a little. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what trading is. But you're going to lose.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No.
But like,
it's like the only job you can go to lose money.
Thank you. But if I'm making, let's just say in a month, this is how my average months would be. I'd be green for about 17 days and red for 3. So I'll go on like a 5-day winning streak, lose, 5-day winning streak, lose, 3-day winning streak, lose. I'm streaky. You get what I'm saying? But it took a while to become streaky. At first I was losing streaky.
Yeah.
Losses, win. It was like that. Now it's like this. You get what I'm saying? So everybody start off like that. The first process, not everybody, because a lot of people get beginner's luck because of people like me who will go and show you the mistakes I made. So I learned trading from losing money.
Yep.
And then I'm teaching you how not to lose the money. You get what I'm saying? So I lost hundreds of thousands to learn trading. Just to go make $600K, $500K a year plus. You get what I'm saying?
Dang, that's good. That discipline.
It's discipline.
When's the last time your wife had to tell you, can you please put the phone down and spend time with the family?
Honestly, as a man, you got to balance that yourself. But here's the honest truth, though. I told my wife when my son was first born, I had $300,000 on me when he was born. But I made all that the 9 months she was pregnant. I made that in 9 months. That's how I snapped when she told me I was having a child. So what I told her was, I don't remember anything prior to 4 years old.
Dang.
So you know where I'm about to get at. So what I told my wife is, these first 4 years, we're going to have our kids early. But these first 4 years, we're going to travel, have all our fun. Because if we don't, all we're going to be doing is telling them and saying, man, we wish we would have did this shit when y'all was young, when y'all couldn't remember. So these first 4 years, it's already understood that these are our fun years. My son is now 4. He's about to be 4 in a week.
Yeah.
So now that fun, that's why I had so much fun. Travel the world. Because now I got to go to the football games, do that. but I done grew my business past 8 figures. So was I the father who's like the second mother, always, you know what I'm saying, changing every diaper, doing all that? Nah. But did I see my kids every day? Yes, they live in the house with me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So she understands that someone has to be unpresent. Like even if I had a 9 to 5, I had to go away for 8 hours and then return home to my family. So what's the difference?
Yeah.
So that's what I say. Like, yeah, I got to go spend 12 hours locked up in the basement in my zone. You get what I'm saying? And not see my kids till nighttime. But it's going to come a time where all these sacrifices in these first 5 years of their life, they're going to appreciate that. Because they're like, man, we don't remember that anyways. All I remember is from 4 to, you get what I'm saying? Goddamn, that's real shit. They not going to remember this.
That's true.
He going to look at these pictures and be like, damn, Dad, you was in Africa? Man, I don't remember that shit anyway, bro. Look, goddamn. But if I did that shit if I decided to have a midlife crisis and do all this, because that's what a lot of
he like
people
13,
do.
he gonna remember that.
A lot of parents these days wait till their kids become teenagers and then want to go live their life. Hold on, they not done getting out the house yet.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, I'm about to get all my shit out the way right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? Real shit. I suggest y'all do the same thing.
Yeah.
You feel me?
No, that's good advice. That's very good advice.
Don't wait too late. Get it out now. So that way I get tired of that shit when they get older and I can put in more effort with them. You get what I'm saying?
No, yeah. That's dope. I love that. I commend you for that. Outside of trading, though, you obviously started to make waves with investing in different businesses, entrepreneurship, marketing. What else can people see from you in the next coming years?
Real estate development, commercial real estate development.
Okay.
So I've been lucky, I won't say lucky, blessed to have saved a lot of money. So, you know what I'm saying, I live extremely below my means. Meaning, you know, I ain't gonna say nothing. I just you know, I ain't gonna say numbers, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, let's just say hypothetically, a person will make over $500,000 a month, but he only has 20,000 in bills.
Okay.
I don't have a mortgage.
Okay, that helps.
But yeah, like, so it's like I save a lot of my money. So I'm going to use this money I save over the years to leverage to develop good real estate, apartment buildings, and commercial. That's going to be my most exciting one.
A commercial.
Yeah, I can't really speak on what it is because it's on camera, but commercial real estate, and then events.
Oh, okay.
Like, I've been fortunate to become popular, meaning I have a cult following who just loves what I do because I pour into them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna host my own events, and then networking, building a network. I might do a little podcast and interviewing. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not the best at networking. And the reason why is because I made all of this. The money I make doesn't come from networking.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It comes from pouring into my audience, running my own ads. Networking actually sets me back. You get what I'm saying? I lose money networking with people versus make money in a weird way.
How so?
It's a waste of my time.
How are you making connections?
I'm gonna tell you, because people will overpromise and underdeliver. So a person might be like, "Yeah, bro, we can make this play." You know what I'm saying? It's 50K to get in. I don't ever make my 50 or 100K back. So I lose money rocking with people than I do. But what I learned is I got to go at a high level because I'm in this level where I make the same money these guys make, but I'm doing business with these guys, trying to bring them up. So now I'm at this mindset. I will only, if it come to paper, you got to be where I'm at. Simple as that. Or if you're not where I'm at, we doing what I say, because I'm the one who got the ideas and generated this. So so what I'm saying is I trusted in others' visions. And what I realize is, in the most humble way, I'm the genius of this operation. And listening to me is what got this company multiple 8 figures.
Yeah.
So we're going to continue to listen to me. And if I'm not the leader of what's going on, I can't even participate in it. because I'm too valuable. If I showed you a Stripe account right now, you'll see what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it does.
All right.
And you have the what's the word? Not necessarily the leverage, but like the ability to be able to like have that disposition because of what you've been able to accumulate.
I can't really network
offer.
too much because no one's at the level. I'm the one who's going to take the loss.
Yeah.
Because I got the influence and the money, so I might as well do it myself.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
so if
okay,
anything, you're welcome.
Thank you. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, put it like this.
Yeah.
If I'm the one, let's just say me and you throw a party,
Okay.
or not even me and you, just me and somebody else throw a party.
Okay.
I'm funding it. All the people showing up because of me. So why are we splitting 50-50? You get what I'm saying? I'm the one with the money.
Yeah.
The influence. They came to see me. And I got my own brand. It's just like
What are we
networking.
talking about?
Thank you. Like, I won't say networking hasn't got me anywhere. It just hasn't got me anywhere at the Instagram entrepreneurial level because it's too small for the level of thinking I'm at and the level of influence I have.
No, yeah, that's dope. I want to thank you for coming on the show, giving us some game, giving us some knowledge on what you've been able to do. If people want to like tap into training or even join the Honey Drip Network, tell them the best way to contact you and connect.
Aristotle Investments, Aristotle_investments, like the Greek philosopher, ARISTOTLE_investments, Honey Drip Network. All right, see me on there, YouTube, Honey Drip Net. And tune in every Sunday, at 8 p.m. I go live and I show the people the stock market every Sunday.
All right, there it is. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Peace.